Hi students, welcome to Treasure Online class English Grammar. Yes students, we are discussing the topic verb, right? Yes, verb. And today we are going to learn different types of verbs, okay? Different types of actions. Verbs can show for four different types of actions, okay? How many different types of actions? Four. So what are they? Doing verbs. Okay. So doing verbs, saying verbs, thinking verbs, feeling verbs. What are they? Doing, saying, thinking, feeling. Okay. These are all verbs. Okay. If an action, if you are doing any action means that is verb. If you are saying, okay, saying means that is also an action, and if you are thinking means that is also an action, and feeling also an action. So doing verb shows an action. Okay, doing verbs shows an action. So what are they? Collect, wipe, play, sing, jump. Okay, so these are all doing. You are doing an action, right? Okay. The next, saying verbs. Saying verbs express a spoken action. Saying verbs express a spoken action. Angry and suggest, talk. Okay, so these are all what? Saying verbs. By saying itself, we can identify, yes, that is what? Verb. Suggesting, you're telling, and talking, you're talking to someone. So talking, that is an action. Then thinking verbs. Thinking verbs express what we are thinking, an idea or an opinion. You are thinking, that is what? Verb. Okay, thinking verb. Believing. Thinking verbs express what we are thinking, an idea or an opinion. Understand, thinking. Okay, these are all what? Verb. The next, feeling verbs express our emotions like, admire, feel, love. These are all feelings like we got able to show in a hand. Okay, it can only understand by feeling. So, doing verb, saying verb, thinking verb, feeling verb. So, these are all types of actions. Verbs can show four different types of actions. How many types of actions? Four different types of actions. What are they? Doing, saying, thinking, feeling. Okay, let's do this exercise. Question D. Write doing, saying, thinking or feeling for the verb in blue. So, first one, can you share your crayons with me? So, share. Share, is it doing or saying or thinking or feeling? Share, if you are sharing some things to another means, so that is doing, right? Okay. So, share is a doing verb. My sister loves mangoes. My sister loves mangoes. So, love. Now, is it doing verb, saying verb, thinking verb, feeling verb? So, can you guess? Loves, doing verb, saying verb, thinking verb, or feeling verb? What will be the answer? Can you say? Yes, that is about feeling, right? That is a feeling verb. Love. So that's a feel, right? So feeling verb. The next, believe. Do you believe in ghost? Ghost means horror, right? So do you believe in ghost? Believe. Believe, feeling verb, right? We can't able to do that and say that and think that. That is feeling. Okay. The next, wash. Fourth one, wash your hands properly. So wash. Wash is a doing verb, right? Yes. So fifth one, I suggested this name. Suggested. I suggested this name. So suggested, can you guess? Is it doing verb or saying verb or thinking verb or feeling verb? Yes, saying verb, right? They are telling. I suggest. He suggested this name. Then sixth one, I think this is an easy question. So think. Think is a thinking verb. Very simple, right? Think is a thinking verb. The next seventh one, we should appreciate others. So appreciate. Appreciation means very good, right? So appreciate, saying verb. Appreciate, saying verb. Okay, eighth one. I asked my teacher a question. So here, asked. I asked my teacher a question. So the word asked, okay? Is it doing verb or saying verb or thinking verb or feeling verb? Can you say? Asked. Yes, saying verb, right? Okay, good. The ninth one. Shalu whispered softly. So whispered means யாருக்கும் கேட்காம மெதுவாக பேசுறது. So that is saying verb, right? Yes. Then 10th one. I wish I had a pet dog. I wish I had a pet dog. So wish. Can you show your wish? No. So that's a feeling. Okay. So it's very easy. By reading the verb itself, we can easily find is it doing or saying or thinking or feeling. Okay. Yes, students, answers are given here. Let's check it. Okay. Then subject verb agreement. We know that a complete sentence must have a subject and a predicate. So students, in a sentence, subject and predicate is an important one. So without subject, the sentence will not give complete meaning. Same like that, without verb, the sentence will not give complete meaning. Okay, so subject and predicate is an important one. We know that a complete sentence must have a subject and predicate. Okay, the subject part of the sentence tells us who or what is doing the action. So these are already we have learned, right? The subject part of the sentence tells us who or what is doing the action. So which means Nikki waters a plant, right? So here who is the doer? Yaar the work pandra? Nikki, right? So Nikki is the doer. So that is subject part. The subject part of the sentence tells us who, yaru, or what, enna, is doing the action. The next, the predicate tells us what the subject does or is. It has the verb. Okay. So predicate means, okay, in a sentence, Nikki waters a plant. Okay. So Nikki is a subject, right? So she's a doing word. Nikki is a doing word. Okay. So waters a plant. What she is doing? Waters a plant. Right? What she does? Waters a plant. So that is predicate. So that tells us what the subject does. And the subject என்ன பண்ணுச்சு என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கு அப்படின்றத ஸ்டேட் பண்ணும். Okay. Then in a sentence, the subject and the verb must agree with each other. This is called subject-verb agreement, which means the verb and subject must have the connection. Okay, the verb and the subject must have the connection. So without connection, the sentence will not give complete meaning. So that is subject-verb agreement. Okay. Read these sentences. Note the verb in red. So listen here. Maya sleeps alone in her room. Maya sleeps alone in her room. So here, look at the verb sleeps, right? Who is the doer here? Maya. Maya is subject here. Sleeps alone in her room, verb. So here the verb is added with yes, right? Sleep, sleeps. Then look at the next example. Ritu and Tony share their crayons. So here verb without yes, right? Share, shares. Here they have not added yes in the verb to the verb, okay? So sleeps, share. So look at the subject here Maya, here Ritu and Tony. So Maya sleeps alone in her room. So listen students, listen carefully. So in a sentence, only one subject means we have to add yes or es to the verb. Okay? If the subject is singular means we have to add yes, es to the verb. If the subject is plural means we need not to add yes, es to the verb. Okay? So that is the concept. Just keep it in your mind. Subject singular, we have to add yes, es. Then subject plural, we need not to add yes, es. Okay? Have you understood this? Yes. Okay. Then look at the example. Maya sleeps alone in her room. So here Maya singular, right? So they have added yes, es to the verb. Okay? So look at the verb and add yes or es. Okay? Then Ritu and Tony. So Ritu and Tony, plural, right? Two students, right? Ritu and Tony. So we need not to add yes, es to the verb. A verb changes its form according to the subject. If the subject is singular noun or a pronoun, we use a singular verb. Okay? Ronit sleeps with her grandpa. He listens to stories every night. Shubha has not come yet. Her train is late. Okay? So listen. Ronit, singular subject. Right? Subject is singular. So sleep, sleeps. They have added yes. Then he listens. So who listens? Here they have mentioned he. For what word? Yes, Ronit. Okay? Ronit listens to stories every night. So listens. Listens verb, right? So subject singular, but they have because they have added yes, listens. Okay? Then Shubha has not come yet. Her train is late. So has, which means has form verb. Okay? Has, have, had. Has, have, had. So has for plural form. Okay? Shubha has not come yet. Then her train is late. Then to make a verb singular, we generally add yes or es to the verb. Okay? That we have learned just now. So if the subject is plural noun or a pronoun, we use a plural verb. Ronit and his grandpa sleep together. Here, two subjects. It's a plural subjects, but we have written sleep together. Then the children. Children means plural form, right? Yes, child, children. So children, plural form. The children look happy. They are reading story books. Okay, they are. Plural form, avargal, they. The children. Who? The children. The children are reading storybooks. To make a plural verb, do not add yes or es to the verb. So Vasu and Radha watch television after dinner. So Vasu and Radha, plural form, right? So do not add yes or es to the verb. The Rajdhani trains, okay, run very fast. So have you all understood this? So that's very simple, students. Subject singular, add yes, es to the verb. Subject plural, Do not add s, es to the verb. That's all.